Brooke, you're really gonna make me laugh. Like, you're actually gonna make me laugh. Brooke!
What?
Why did you tell me I was still wearing this Penn State shirt? Hey guys, what's up? It's Nya Brielle and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I chose North Carolina A&T State University to be my college for the next 4 years. Let's just get right into it because we got a few things to cover so that I can give you all the full rundown of how A&T became the school. So first I want to mention what things I was looking for in a school all throughout basically high school. I knew that I wanted to go to an HBCU. I knew that I wanted to get away from home. I did not want to stay in state. It was an option, but it wasn't really my first choice. So I knew I just didn't really want to stay in state. Also, money. I wanted to make sure that it was a school that wasn't too expensive, especially since I knew what my grades looked like. I knew my SAT scores, so I knew it was going to be hard to get a scholarship from any school. So I just didn't want to choose a school that was too expensive. Also, reputation. I wanted the school, I wanted to go to a school that hasn't when you hear the name, people are like, oh yeah, I know that school for sure. Oh yeah, there's so many great people that came from there. So I knew I wanted the school to have a good reputation. I also wanted the school to have my major. I am a management entrepreneurship student here at A&T, and that is in the College of Business and Economics. So I knew that entrepreneurship was the major I wanted to be in. I actually also was kind of in between. I also wanted to do mass communications. So that was an option, but I felt like business could take me farther because I know I want to own my own businesses one day. So yeah. Also, the school itself. I wanted my campus, whatever campus I'm on, to be aesthetically pleasing. I wanted the dorm I'm in to be suitable to live in. I wanted the food to be edible. That's important. And yeah, I wanted sports. High school, we didn't have really a football team or anything like that. We had sports, but no football team, so I kind of like football. So I wanted sports, the whole shebang, the full college experience, and I felt like an HBCU could give me that, and I'm going to school with people that look like me, which was really important to me. Now that you know that, what I was looking for, now let me tell you about how I got into choosing A&T. A&T was actually not my first choice. Clark Atlanta University was my first choice. It was far, it was inexpensive, and I always talked about wanting to move to Atlanta. I know I want to live in Atlanta one day. So I was thinking, hey, why not go for college? Why not move there, just get my life started? And Clark Atlanta was my screensaver and everything. I was so Clark Atlanta. It was the only thing on my mind for years since freshman year, no cap. So I was just can't wait till senior year. I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna get my thing, get my packet and everything. And yeah, all that happened, but Clark, although it was my first choice, it wasn't my only choice. So I applied to, I believe, 9 schools. Oh, this is disrespectful. Enter. We love an interruption. Yeah. We love an interruption. Yeah. Love an interruption. Hey, love the interruption. Yeah. Love the interruption. Yeah. although Clark was my first choice, it wasn't my only choice. So basically, I applied to 9 schools, 4 in-state, 4 out-of-state, and then another school that was kind of just like a wild card. So my choices were number 1, Clark, Atlanta, number 2, A&T, number 3, Howard, number 4, Hampton. All HBCUs. Let's roll that in right there. Those are my out-of-state schools. Next were my in-state schools, which were Frostburg, Bowie, Morgan, Coppin, those are my 4 in-state schools. And then my wild card school was Sweetbriar College. Yes. Anyhow, I knew for sure I didn't want to stay in state, so I kind of just knocked those 4 out. Like, I didn't knock them out, but I just kind of like don't really want to go. And then Sweetbriar, like I said, that was kind of just a wild card. Didn't really want to go there. So it left the 4 schools. I actually did not get accepted in Howard, so that one I wasn't really heard about it. It was more like I'm gonna apply to Howard, just see what happens. That one wasn't like really a big deal to me. It was more like I'm applying because of the name, which now I feel bad about because I spent money on that application. So don't do that, kids. Do not apply to schools that you don't actually want to go to. Don't just apply to schools for the name. Just a quick tip. So yeah, that left my 3 options, which were Clark, A&T, and Hampton. Yes. So basically, how do we get there? How do we get here? Like I said, Clark was my number 1. Once I got my acceptance, I thought that was it. I actually got deferred. It was a deferred acceptance from A&T, so I thought I wasn't getting in because they said they needed new SAT scores. I got deferred. I have a deferred acceptance from A&T, so I thought I wasn't gonna be going. So I thought my only 2 choices left were Clark and Hampton. Hampton, when I went to visit, I personally thought it was just too close. Like 3 hours is not enough. Like 3 hours is like Philly, like going to Philly, which I could go to Philly anytime I want to. So like that means my dad, if he really wanted to come pop up on me, he could pop up on me at Hampton. So I was like, no, too close. The location. It was like 40-something thousand to go there. Although they gave me a $5,000 scholarship, that did not mean much. Like, it meant something, cause thank you, but like it didn't mean much when you take 5,000 off of what, 44 or like 42 or whatever. You're still left with 38, which is how much Clark was to start, and A&T was cheaper than that. So right off the bat, I was like, it's expensive, too close. The location, the campus is literally, I hate to say it, but it's literally like in the middle of nowhere. And I hope it's not too loud in the background, because now my neighbors are playing music. Anywho, yes, it was just like the campus is literally in the middle of nowhere. It's like a drive everywhere. You gotta go to Walmart, it's a drive. Dorms were not really updated. I heard the food was not the greatest. It's a lot that made me just like, I don't want to go here. Like, I really don't. But I know, like, people say like Hampton is one of those like Ivy League black schools. So I was like, okay, we'll have a good reputation. Like, oh, yay. And I just was like, that's why she stayed number 2. Clark, I went to visit. Campus was cool, I guess. I could have, like, with one thing I liked a lot about Clark was that about the school, it was 10 hours. I was like, oh, freedom. You know, like 10 hours is cool. I didn't hear anything bad about the food. They have sweets. So I was like, oh, I could live in a suite. That'd be cool. And the students, like, everybody just like seemed cool, like just chilling. You know, I thought that was cool. So, and you know, Clark is a good school too. So I was like, okay. And they had my major. On to the story. I know y'all like, girl, can you just tell us how you got to A&T. Okay, so basically, this is how it went down. The day before I was supposed to go take a tour to Hampton, literally the morning of the day before, I got an email from A&T, and I was just on the way to the bus stop, and I was like, let me check my email, why not, like, whatever. Senior year, I'm just like, I scroll and I see an email that says, well, the subject says, welcome to the Aggie family. In my head, I'm like, am I being punked? Is this a prank? Is this a joke? Like, who's trying to play with me? Like, what? Like, remember, it was my number 2 choice. And when I thought I wasn't going to get accepted because I didn't retake my SATs, I literally was like, Mom, what's going on? Like, I'm like, Mom. Like, I'm literally in the car with her. I'm like shaking a little, like, Mom, you will not believe what I just got. You will not believe what I just got. Like, it's crazy. And I read it, and it said that I had got accepted. And I was like, like, this is crazy. Like, literally the day before I go visit Hampton, I get a message from my second choice saying I got accepted. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is great news. Not only is A&T a great school. It's a great school. The reputation, amazing. Everybody's amazing. Location, it was literally, it's 6 hours away from home. I'm 6 hours away from home. So I thought Hampton was too close. Over time, I realized that Clark was kind of too far. 10 hours, 3 hours. In the middle was A&T, which is 6. I was like, okay, got a little balance. So I was like, location's cool. It's a HBCU. Reputation's cool. The campus is beautiful. Like, wow. Our student center, beautiful. Our buildings are still cool. The dorm I stay in, people say it's a prison. Shoot, I made my side work. Like, me and my roommate, we made our room spacious. So people say, oh, it's tight, it's a prison, It's all how you look at it. My friend Olivia is actually Miss Barbie, and her campaign was, let's change how people view Barbie. So instead of seeing it like a jail, let's make it into our dream house, our Barbie dream house, because there's a lot of Barbies and Kens running around here. So make it our dream house. So yeah, I don't see this place as a prison. Like, before I was like, I'm saying Barbie, but now that I'm here, I'm like, I love it here. So Barbie gang strong, period. Yeah, so campus is cool. Money, literally A&T was actually the cheapest out of the 3 options. Out of Clark, Hampton, and A&T was the cheapest. So automatically things were lining up. I was like, okay, Clark was my number 1, but now A&T's in the mix. Like, A&T, baby. And literally A&T actually popped up literally because of my friend Madison. If my friend Madison didn't like push, like, just like, she kind of pushed me to like apply, and I honestly really like thank her for that, and I thank God that she has been put in my life. I will not say this to her, but Maddie, thank you, because you honestly helped me to choose A&T. So thanks, girl. Love you to pieces. And yeah, so it was just like everything was lining up. I was like, period. Like, looks like A&T's it. After I went to visit Hampton, and I started thinking, I was like, okay, I gotta visit this school. So before I told my dad, like, this is where I wanted to go, I knew I had to go see the school and actually visit before I said, this is the school. So we go visit. I actually got sick the day that we went to visit, so I really wasn't talkative. And I kind of started getting cold feet. And I was like, Dad, I don't know if I want to go away from home and da-da-da. But time was crunching. It was April at this point, so I knew I had to make a decision. I had to make it fast, but I had to make the right one. So yeah, so he basically, like, you know, talked me down. I was like, no, you're gonna be good, you're gonna be good. And then that's when I literally said, well, A&T is it. A&T is the school I want to go to, and now I'm here. Anyway, yes, that is how I chose A&T. That's basically the story of how I chose A&T. For those who do not know me and is new to this channel, hi, I'm Nya Brielle. I am a management entrepreneurship student here at North Carolina A&T. I am a freshman, and y'all are about to see a lot more videos and vlogs, and you're gonna meet some of my friends, and we just got a lot going on here on this campus. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, we got a lot going on this campus. So I'm ready to start doing my part and just record more and bring more content and more creative stuff. I've been kind of chilling, honestly. I'm not even gonna cap. I've been chilling, but it's time to jump into it. Yes, follow me on my social media. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. You know you want to. And oh, I have a bell. Click it, please. Period. Click the bell. And yeah, I'm almost to 100 subscribers, which is like crazy because like people like me. What? So yes, subscribe. Let's get to 100. Let's just grind. Let's just go. Like, this school year, let's do it. So yeah, love you guys. See you in the next video. Oh yeah. Bye y'all.